Yeah! New shirts finally dropped. Go check the link in the description. JustByronShop.com. Cop yourself a shirt. There's 2 types. Go cop yourself whichever one you like. There's some descriptions to help you find your selection. Go check it out. Let's go. Jjan! Oh shit, that did not taste good. Hi. Welcome back to another episode of the Jjan podcast. And not only today is a Jjan podcast episode, but also we're also doing another episode of TAEYEON Today is a little too thing because one, with TAEYEON Tuesday, I haven't really found anything to react to. So there is anything new of TAEYEON's that you want me to react to, then let me know in the comments. So I thought I would talk about this today because I don't know if it's considered new news, but I think it's pretty recent. So I thought I would talk about it. I wanted to talk about this a little earlier, but I just had other things to put out first so I can finally get to this. So this is a Jjan podcast, so I always bring drinks for this because it's called Jjan podcast. That's why it's called that. But because it's just me, I usually don't have a drink special because it's just me. So, and I don't really get a chance to drink except for the first time. So I just have my Pocari Sweat, aka this is actually water, but just in the Pocari Sweat bottle. So this is what I'm drinking today. Let me know in the comments what you guys are drinking while listening or watching this video, and let's get it on. Jjan. So today's topic, as you can see by the title and hopefully the thumbnail, today we're going to talk about something related to TAEYEON and Girls' Generation and all of SMTOWN Entertainment. I don't really know which name they go by, or is it both SMTOWN and SM Entertainment, or just one of the two? I don't really know what they call it anymore, but the name of the channel is called SMTOWN, so I feel like that's the name now, or is it still SM Entertainment as well? You guys can let me know. But recently there was this whole thing with HYBE Entertainment and SM. So a little while ago, not a little while ago, but once in a while, during reactions, I kind of talk about this, where companies have there's bad companies and then there's good companies. And, at the time, I didn't even know this was happening. So I didn't know, HYBE was involved with this or doing anything. But, I was because HYBE I feel like they just recently started this company, not too long ago, but also it's not recent, but it hasn't been a company for that long, I don't think. But I didn't see any flaws in their company, as of then. And I also don't know much about this story, so I don't know who's in the right, who's in the wrong, or if there's any right or wrong here. But, a while ago, this was news that, HYBE was trying to buy SMTOWN, which I didn't really understand because 2 of them were really big companies, and I don't know why one company would want to buy another company. And I feel like SMTOWN is so popular and everything that I don't think they need another person to help them, another company to help them. So that happened, and then a little while after, we got note that, I don't know if this is all true or not, but this is what I was reading. But then we got that, HYBE ended up not buying SM. I don't know if buying is the right word, but that's what I'm using because that's what I think. But, HYBE did not buy SM, and in conclusion of that, SM just ended up being bought by Kakao Entertainment or whatever. But I do know this entertainment because every once in a while when I react to certain videos, Kakao is usually the one that kind of copyright claims the video. But with SMTOWN kind of videos or songs, whatever, when I react to those ones just say it's by SMTOWN. So I'm curious if now that they're with, I guess, Kakao Entertainment, if Kakao Entertainment is going to be in the copyright claim name, or is it still SMTOWN? I don't know. So, and then there was people in the comments that are trying to, I don't really know, like I said, who's in the right, who's in the wrong. But when I first heard about this news, I don't know if HYBE is in the wrong, because that's what I thought in the beginning, because I don't know why HYBE would want to buy SM. Unless SM was like already said publicly that they want someone to buy their company or something. But I didn't think anyone wanted to. And also SMTOWN, like I said, is very popular, very wealthy company that they don't need someone else, like another company, to help them. So I didn't understand this news when I heard it. And I was just thinking of HYBE, who I thought was in the wrong. I don't actually know. That's just my thought at the time, that why do they need to buy SMTOWN? Like, do they just want to have another very successful company, like, in their own company? It's like, so they can have two successful companies. So that's what I thought, but I don't actually know who's in the right or wrong, because people in the comments were talking about money, like, how companies really want the money. But I don't know who they're necessarily talking about, SM, Kakao, or HYBE. So you guys in the comments can let me know more about this situation, because it's still a little confusing to me to think about who, like, is in the right and who's in the wrong. But this does kind of involve TAEYON as well, because later on when this news was told that SM was being, I don't know, is it bought or whatever by Kakao Entertainment, that TAEYON jokingly, I guess, posted a letter that she wrote, like, of resignation to SMTOWN. But then after that, there was news about that, but then everyone, and even her, said it was just like a joke type of thing. I think she posted that on Instagram or something. So a lot of fans, I guess, were very shocked and curious about it. But I remember them saying that TAEYON did that because that happened in like a drama, and she was kind of just recreating that drama or scene, that there's like some resignation in the drama. So when the news of SMTOWN was being bought by Kakao Entertainment was leaked, or was told, or that came out, TAEYON posted that thing on her Instagram of the little resignation letter. But I guess it was a joke. That's what she said, and that's what everyone else, I don't know if everyone else thought that. I don't think the fans did, but after TAEYON like kind of said it was a joke, then everyone was like, okay, breathe a sigh of relief. But then in the comments of that article or whatever that I read, people were saying that, like, I were wondering if if this is actually going to be a thing where SM artists are actually like gonna leave or whatever because of them signing to Kakao, or it's not signing, but Kakao Entertainment buying. Is it Kakao bought SMTOWN? Is that what I can say? I don't really know if buy, like I said, is the right word to use, but that's the word that I know, and that's the only word that I could use to describe what I'm thinking. So I don't know if this Kakao Entertainment is a bad company or something, but I have gotten a couple videos of mine that I reacted to certain videos by Kakao Entertainment, and it did get blocked. So I do have a dislike for Kakao Entertainment, because they do block my videos every once in a while, but not always. But whenever I see Kakao Entertainment on my copyright claim as the one copyright claiming my video, I'm always scared of it, because I don't know if they're going to end up blocking it. So I got a personal dislike for Kakao Entertainment too. So that brings me to, like, is Kakao Entertainment like in the wrong here for buying SM? And again, I don't know if SM said publicly that they wanted someone to buy this SM, because I just, like I said, feel like SM doesn't need anyone to buy this label or this entertainment, because they're so popular, so popular, and they have a lot of money and they don't need anyone. You know, I wouldn't think they needed anyone to help them. So I don't think SM is in the wrong. I feel like SM is the only person I feel that's not in the wrong. I just felt like either HYBE or Kakao is in the wrong. But you guys can let me know if I'm wrong or right. I don't really know. This is kind of just me kind of talking to you guys and kind of giving you my reaction or thoughts on what I think about this. And also because today is TAEYEON Tuesday, and I don't think I've uploaded a TAEYEON Tuesday in a little while, mainly because TAEYEON hasn't really done any music as of late, but she has done a lot of she recently had a birthday, which by the way, happy birthday to TAEYEON, because her birthday was recent. She recently just had her birthday live stream thing that happened. And she's also still on the Amazing Saturday, and they recently celebrated her birthday on Amazing Saturday. I do love reacting to Amazing Saturday content, but that stuff just doesn't work in terms of reactions, and it always gets blocked. So I cannot react to those. I remember reacting to that compilation video, and that was very hard to edit and upload because I had to do a lot of other editing to just make sure that video didn't get blocked. Just because of Amazing Saturday. So, I can't really react to that stuff. But if there is some stuff from TAEYEON or Resignation that you want me to check out, like KCON Voyage stuff or, Amazing Saturday content, then let me know, because I recently started a Patreon where, I can start reacting to videos like this. I hope, because I've been told that Patreon is okay with reacting to stuff like that. So recently I have been reacting to a new group that's about to set up, or that's about to debut in YG, and they're having this survival show right now called Last Evaluation Baby Monster. You guys probably know that already because it's very popular right now. So I have been reacting to all those episodes, and I will react to every single episode on the Patreon, because I don't know how the reactions will do on YouTube because of the copyright issues, because they do covers of other artists' songs. So I don't know if they're gonna do covers to English songs or whatever. So I'm trying to be safe, you know what I'm saying? So I post all the episodes of my reactions to The Last Evaluation Baby Monster on my Patreon, and I'm usually right on the reaction, so I'm already caught up. So I'm waiting for the next episode to air, which I believe is either a Wednesday or Tuesday, and then I usually upload that video on the next day. So like Thursday, I guess, or Wednesday, whenever that drops. Usually a day after the official episode is out, is my reaction will be out. So if you haven't subscribed or gotten my membership for the Patreon, then go check it out, because I promise you guys it's going to be good content. And I do have some questions about Baby Monster and everything there. So, and also like with this TAEYEON stuff, not recently, she has been on this show called Again Again 3, which is pretty much she just sings live in front of a crowd, like a picnic style. And people have been asking me to react to those, but I have declined because of copyright issues, because I tried to react to some of that stuff and it got blocked right away. So now that I have my Patreon, I can start reacting to more stuff that I couldn't react to on here. So the Again Again 3 stuff from TAEYEON I can now react to, but it'll be on Patreon. So if you want to see that, let me know. And my Patreon is very cheap, so I highly recommend, if you guys like my content, to go check it out. And if you don't like it, you can just end the subscription right away, but it's very, very cheap. I promise you guys. So I promise that it will be good content over there. It won't be like bad content. And there will still be reactions on there, because that's the reason I started it, so I could react to stuff that I couldn't react to on YouTube. I can react to it on the Patreon, because the copyright issues aren't as strict, I don't think, yet. So like I said, check out my Patreon. But yeah, so with this whole SMTOWN, I think it's kind of done already, because I haven't heard much else about this news ever since Kakao bought SM, and then TAEYEON posted that little parody of the resignation letter on her Instagram, And then after that, I haven't really heard much about this news, so I think it's kind of done. So I don't know if this is all rumored or it's actually a thing that happened. So you guys can let me know in the comments if that's true or not, and give your thoughts as well, so we can kind of chat, or you guys can chat with me or discuss with yourselves in the comments about this situation. Because like I said, I just don't think SM really even needed to get bought by anybody, because they are so wealthy. They're a very wealthy company. They are like for the longest time, and I still think they are like the top 3 late entertainments in K-pop history. I don't know if HYBE is considered a top 3 right now, because for a long time, YG, JYP, and SM were the main 3, and then HYBE started, so I don't know if they're considered one of the 3 now. But I still think those 3, JYP, YG, and SM, are still probably like the top companies out there. So I don't see the need for them to even get bought by somebody, so SM. So, and it's kind of crazy that they did get bought by Kakao Entertainment as well, because I just didn't think that they needed to be signed or needed to be bought. And they ended up being bought by Kakao. So maybe they did say that they needed to be bought, but I didn't read anything about that. So like I said in the comments, let me know your thoughts. And this was my episode for TAEYEON Tuesday, because like I said, I haven't uploaded a TAEYEON Tuesday in a little while. I feel like this is a good topic to talk about in terms of podcast episode. And I also, like I said, I also haven't done a Jjan podcast in a while, so I thought I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone, do both a TAEYEON Tuesday and a Jjan podcast in one video. And hopefully this is a topic that is interesting to you guys, because like I said, SM is a very popular company, Girl Generation, TAEYEON, you know what I'm saying, and also HYBE is also a very popular company too, with BTS and everything, and from Miss 9 and Les Seraphim. So I thought this would be a cool topic to talk about. So if there's any other topics or things that you want me to discuss or give my reactions to, then let me know in the comments. I can do a future episode of Jjan podcast on those. And I do have guests every once in a while, but because I want to make these as quick as possible sometimes, it's just me. But if you see my previous Jjan podcast episodes, my very first few of those have been with guests. So I have done actually quite a bit of these Jjan podcasts already. And there's a certain guest that you want to have on this podcast. You gotta let them know first, but you can also let me know too. The reason you guys should let them know is so that they know who I am, because I don't think if I were to ask them, they would really say anything. So if there's a certain person that you want to have on this podcast, let them know and let me know, so that they know who I am and that they can personally come check out my videos, or hit me up, or I can hit them up or whatever. And hopefully you get to see them on this show. Like my goal for this podcast is to have Kim Jong-kook on this podcast, just because I don't think he's ever done a US interview or a podcast before. So I feel like I want to be the first one, but it's going to take a long time for anyone to even get to know this podcast, because it's very new, I would say, still, even though I've been doing it for a little while, but it's still very new, and no one really knows about this. Even if you're subscribed to this channel, you probably won't even know that I do these podcasts, because it's I don't really do one as often as I would like, just because the topics, there isn't many topics ever as well. And when there's a topic that I'm very interested in, I can't really have a guest, because I want to put out the video as soon as possible, and it takes time to kind of contact everyone and get them to have like a schedule to record, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me know if there's a certain guest you want me to have on this episode. If there's any topics that I should talk about, let me know. And also let me know, like I said, your thoughts on this whole SM HYBE cacao entertainment type thing. And I will see you guys in the next podcast. Peace.